Hi Aries, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I am doing your January 2017 monthly tarot reading. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Mystic Dreamer Tarot today. Leave that upside down. So some of you are coming into the month feeling a little low on energy, a little maybe the holidays were a little not bad, but a little draining. For some of you, you just may be starting out the year feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit flat, not charging into 2017 with tons of energy, which is kind of unlike you guys. But and sometimes when we get or sometimes we're stuck on like one part, like even if it's a smaller thing, maybe something's not quite going the way we had hoped, and so we've been spending a lot of time and energy on that, and it can sort of become a much bigger problem than it truly is, or truly the energy truly warrants. That it's just not really worth putting so much time and energy into it. But that's, human nature. And so this is just a caution to be careful, because sometimes we get so focused on something that we miss other opportunities that may be offered to us. So there is this big sort of magical cup in the background. We got all sorts of stuff going on in the background. There's a stag back there, a big castle, the moon, birds, all sorts of stuff happening. But we're a little bit, and there's an owl. Look at that. There's an owl right there. So there's wisdom to be gained. So again, just a caution. Trying to see what else is in this picture. Lots. There may be quite a bit more to a story than you realize. You may be missing a lot of the facts or not seeing things that are right in front of you for some reason. So if you find yourself in a situation like that, really sort of stop and say, now wait a minute. Am I seeing the whole picture? Am I looking at everything? Do I need to, review something again? Talk to someone who can and give me a little bit of a different perspective? Am I missing an opportunity out of a seemingly negative situation? Am I missing something? That's just something I would suggest asking yourself. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So things may be moving a little slow for you right now. Us fire signs, we like things to be happening. We like action. We like movement. And Aries in particular are the starters of the fire sign. So they want to get things moving. And the Queen of Pentacles is lovely. She's a wonderful manager. She's very practical and methodical, but sometimes meticulous attention to detail, things don't move as fast as you may like. But it's sort of how use your downtime wisely. So if you have some downtime, this is a little bit like a mini Hanged Man card. Don't be careful that you're not just sitting there going, this sucks, nothing's happening, and missing all these awesome things. I mean, you got the owl. I mean, look at all this other great stuff going on. So make sure you're looking for the opportunities. And that would be a very Queen of Pentacles thing to do. She would be sitting there in nature, grounded, feeling very, very comfortable, and then just enjoying herself. She looks a little snotty in this card, doesn't she? She's usually not a snotty person. She's like, yeah, I'm sitting on my throne, chilling. Okay. Don't need any of that commentary. But hang on, so you may be feeling like this. Be careful what you wish for, because look at this. Bam. This is the fast moving card. Think of arrows flying through the air. Things that have been set in motion are going to come about very quickly. In fact, you almost don't see them coming. So while you're sitting here being sort of like, nothing's happening, boom. So make sure you're using your downtime wisely so that you can jump on board when these Eight of Wands come flying by. It's usually messages about work. It could be love. It could be um, any sort of action, hobbies, opportunities, anything that you have to take action on. So you won't be stagnant for long. So try not to get too down about it. And you have communicated. There was some communication previously in the past. So you have tried to change your thinking about a situation, communicated. So that for some of you, yeah, so for some of you, you may have that are single, particularly may have sort of communicated to someone, reached out to someone, asked someone out, and or sent, or even not romantically, sent some sort of communication, and you haven't heard back as fast as you would like. You ever, you send something to someone and then it's like you just sit there waiting and waiting and waiting, and they're busy doing other stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, I see that email, I see it, I'll get back to it. And for them, they don't really think about it. But for you, you're like, oh my God, I've been sitting here waiting for days. So it could be that type of situation. The communication is coming and it's positive. So don't fret. And looky here. Crowning us is the Two of Cups. So for single people, you may very well be meeting someone, but it may happen after you think it's not going to. So try not to jump the gun and be like, are you ever like stifle it with your impatience somehow? Be patient. Be patient. That's my advice. It's kind of interesting. You have the Seven of Wands here. If some of this communication is about work, this card is just a reminder to really make sure that don't let someone get you back on your heels, get you defensive. Just state your case, take the emotion out of it, and let your work, your words, your ideas, your evidence speak for itself. You are not being attacked, even if someone, and people can sort of attack you and make you feel like, but don't allow someone else's aggressiveness or bad behavior make you be on the defensive. You be the calm in the storm. You be the confident person that you are, and just simply state your case. Don't get sucked into anything. This seems sort of out of place with the rest. So I think maybe some of you, there's sort of a real work and then sort of a real relationship theme sort of running through here. So one may be, I feel like the work one is the one where you may have to, someone in the workplace may be being difficult, and it's just a caution, just to, you don't have anything to worry about. You haven't done anything wrong. You don't have to defend yourself. Just communicate the facts and you're good to go. Other people, I feel like this is a romantic situation, and it's going to work out very, very well for you. But just don't let your impatience get the best of you. Let's look at these overall cards. Oh, the King of Wands. So that's your card. And the Four of Pentacles. It's there on one level. There is like a hanging on too much. So this really goes with this Four of Cups. Just, I mean, they have sort of a similar vibe. They even are looking the same way. It's like holding on too tight or pining or um, worrying of just focused on something negative and the past or what was lost and missing sort of what else is going on. So really try hard to if something's meant to be, what's that saying? I never remember the sayings. Let it go, and if it's meant to be, it will come back to you. Um, don't try to force things this month. If if you've communicated something in the past, don't get sucked into having to repeat it over and over again and defend yourself or defend it or let it someone keep regurgitating the same argument and trying to suck you in. You've said your piece back here with this and leave it. Leave it be. Do not um you've given the facts you need to give, but don't defend yourself. Don't get into a pissing contest or anything like that. So I think on some level there's going to be someone that's just going to be a pain in your ass. I do think there's a real potential though for a beautiful partnership for some of you coming in as well, and some really, really exciting, passionate news. So don't let these beautiful cards here with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands get diluted because of a different situation going on that's sort of bringing you down. And if you can do that, you're really going to be feeling, I mean, this is the fire sign. He's a passionate, inspiring, enthusiastic guy that lives life to the fullest and really he's really dynamic and exciting, and he has a real passion and zest for life. So keep your passion, your zest for life. Don't let one situation sort of cloud everything else. Keep it in proportion, keep it in perspective, because there are going to be some really beautiful things going on that you don't want to miss this month. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.